How to fix missing Gameloop 32-bit download link. Welcome back to Tenabalta. Today, our team is addressing a critical issue where the official emulator website forcibly downloads the 64-bit beta version instead of the stable 32-bit client. We analyzed this error extensively after noticing massive performance drops and rendering stutters in heavily populated game zones. During our testing, we found that the official site interface was updated, completely hiding the legacy architecture installer. We confirmed that forcing the newer architecture often results in input lag and frame drops for users on standard hardware. Let us walk you through the absolute best methods to restore, install, and optimize the legacy client. Step 1. Locating the correct installer package. At Tenabalta, we track down the original offline installer link that bypasses the forced beta upgrade. You can utilize community archived file delivery URLs to fetch the exact executable without being redirected. We strongly advise grabbing the specific archived package we verified during our internal testing. Step 2. Mandatory security verification. We absolutely insist on verifying any downloaded executable through standard security protocols before installation. Our team always runs these legacy packages through comprehensive scanners, like VirusTotal, to guarantee system safety. This step guarantees that the archived file matches the original official signature without any malicious modifications. Step 3. Complete removal of the beta client. Before applying the legacy fix, we must completely eradicate the unstable beta version from your system. Navigate to your standard Windows Application Manager and trigger the standard uninstallation sequence for the emulator. Do not skip this step, as overlapping architectures will cause catastrophic launch failures. Step 4. Deep cleaning residual folders. Our analysis showed that standard uninstallers leave hidden cache folders that disrupt the new installation. You must open your primary drive and permanently delete the hidden temporary game download directories. Removing these leftover files prevents the new client from inheriting corrupted control configurations. Step 5. Purging the system registry. To guarantee a perfectly clean slate, our team recommends clearing out residual registry keys tied to the old client. Open your system registry editor and carefully remove the specific folder paths associated with the emulator publisher. This ensures the legacy installer registers as a brand new application on your operating system. Step 6. Executing the installer with elevated privileges. Now that your system is clean, right-click the verified legacy executable you downloaded earlier. We confirmed that running this installer as an administrator prevents background Windows security protocols from blocking vital component installations. Allow the setup wizard to complete its process without interrupting the primary extraction phase. Step 7. Configuring the rendering engine. Once the application launches, we need to optimize the core rendering engine for maximum stability. Access the primary settings menu and switch the rendering mode from the automatic selection to DirectX. During our optimizations, we noticed this specific application programming interface handles legacy mobile processing instructions much more efficiently. Step 8. Adjusting anti-aliasing and memory. We found that disabling the application's built-in anti-aliasing completely eliminates menu stuttering. Additionally, you must manually allocate exactly half of your total system memory to the emulator through the slider. This exact ratio gives the application enough overhead without starving your background system processes. Step 9. Processor core allocation. Our team verified that leaving processor allocation on automatic causes erratic frame pacing during intense gameplay. Manually select the exact number of physical cores your processor has, avoiding virtual threads if possible. This forces the emulator to distribute rendering workloads evenly across reliable hardware channels. Step 10. Downscaling the internal resolution. If you are experiencing lag when enemy characters render, lowering the internal resolution is mandatory. We tested multiple configurations and found that dropping from a high-definition output down to standard 1080 resolves most bottlenecking. This single adjustment drastically reduces the workload on your graphics processor during close-quarters combat. Step 11. Modifying in-game frame pacing. Inside the actual game application, navigate to the visual settings to adjust the target frame rate. We discovered that setting the frame pacing to the smoothest available option overrides the emulator's internal limits. This forces a consistent refresh rate that perfectly synchronizes with your standard monitor output. Step 12. Disabling Windows full-screen optimizations. To prevent the operating system from interfering with the emulator's display window, we need to adjust the executable properties. Navigate to the installation directory, open the properties of the main launcher, and disable full-screen optimizations. Our team found this bypasses unnecessary graphical overlays that introduce microscopic input delays. Step 13. Forcing high-performance graphics mode. We strongly advise routing the application directly through your dedicated graphics hardware via the operating system settings. Open your display configuration and manually add the emulator executable to the high-performance hardware list. We confirmed this prevents the system from accidentally offloading rendering tasks to weaker integrated processing units. Step 14. Managing background network traffic. During our network analysis, we realized that the emulator client often downloads high-resolution texture packs in the background. You must pause all internal Resource Center downloads while you are actively engaged in competitive matches. This ensures your network bandwidth is entirely dedicated to maintaining a low-latency connection to the game servers. Step 15. Validating the architecture in Task Manager. Finally, we need to verify that the correct client is actively running on your machine. Open your System Task Manager and inspect the running processes list for the emulator executable name. Our team confirmed that if the legacy tag is present alongside the process name, your installation was a complete success and your system is fully optimized. Don't forget to follow Tenabalta for more.